the video from yesterday. It was horrific. But the lesson that I want you to take away from my shaky video, that I applied both anti-shake in iMovie, and then I also applied it on YouTube, and it's a little bit better than it was, but it's still pretty terrible. Anyway, what I want to talk to you about today is experimenting, right? So yesterday I tried a different camera. I tried this camera right here to get the shot in the car, to get so I'm not maybe as blown out around my head region. I mean, I could fix that with that, but that's boring. You can't see what's going on above me. And you know, in business, you have to be fearless to try to experiment. But a lot of times when you're talking about experimenting, you got to make sure that you're experimenting within your limits, within your budget. You have to budget for it. You have to consider all of the ramifications of the people involved that are going to make that happen, the time and effort that they're going to put into it. And then this is really important, right? So this is really, really important. The time and the effort of other people as well as yourself. If you're a solopreneur and you're doing it on your own, then you have to consider, what is going to be my return on this experiment? It's not to say that you shouldn't experiment if you're by yourself. You absolutely should always be experimenting, but you have to be conscious of your time and money to do it. Not every situation is going to call for you to be like, okay, let's drop $50,000 in this experiment. Hopefully it'll work. That's fine if you're grossing lots of, if you're grossing tons and tons of money and you have lots of profit to do it, and $50,000 is a very small percentage of the gross profit that you're bringing in. Yeah, or even the net profit for that matter. But regardless, it's all about the percentage, and I wrote about this in my book, 31 Life-Changing Concepts, which if you haven't gotten, you should totally get. I'll drop a link in the description below. Yeah, so don't be afraid to experiment. Experiment within your means, but do it to the best of your ability. Apply as much as you possibly can with as little money and effort as you can to get the effect. It's called the minimal viable product, but in this case, it's the minimal viable Hey, so we're here. I'm here with Maxwell. Just picked him up. He got here from Houston, that's Texas, and he took the Amtrak. He took the Amtrak to Philly, but then ended up in Trenton and had to come back.
Yeah. Apparently, either I was distracted or the help was distracted, whatever. But you know, it didn't bother me. I didn't get excited about it. I knew that they would figure out some way to get me here, and they did.
Yeah, Amtrak. Good job, Amtrak. Looking out. So for those that don't know, Max is blind. He is the blind blogger, and you go check out stuff at theblindblogger.net. And you totally should. He's here for DreamCon, which takes place tomorrow, and I'll be doing some Facebook Lives tomorrow and definitely on Saturday. So check those out at facebook.com/SuperJoePardo, and make sure you check out Max at theblindblogger.net. Had a great dinner, and I'm going to be heading back home, but Max is getting checked in here for MapCon. You can see behind us, this is where our DreamCon. That's where DreamCon's going to be happening on Saturday night. So looking forward to Facebook Living and having our opening speaker here. No pressure.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I think if nothing else, they could always take the NASCAR approach. They could come and find out if I'm going to crash or if I'm going to crush it.